Hey everybody, welcome back. Taj Schmeek here, and welcome to another Wellness Talks Briefs. Often, when people are trying to change something in their life for the better, a lifestyle change, a different way of communicating, a different way of engaging, they tend to have a vague notion, I would like X to change. And they go after it, but it's too broad. A simple way to think about this is to ask yourself, what is something that I can do tomorrow that will make my life 1% better than it is today? For instance, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to start running Monday through Friday. I'm going to go to the gym Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm going to do yoga in the mornings, and I'm going to change the way that I eat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. It's not an unusual attempt made by folks to rush in and try to make all these changes all at once. And you're setting yourself up to fall short. Why? Well, first off, if we're too vague, if we haven't broken everything down into its milestones, then we try to bite off more than we can chew, and that never ends well. So we want to make gradual changes. A simple way to think about this is to ask yourself, what is something that I can do tomorrow that will make my life 1% better than it is today? What is a gradual thing that I could do tomorrow? What's a gradual activity? What's a small activity? What's a different small thing that you can do? Changes are often more gradual than drastic. You got to where you are slowly over time. What makes you think that you'd be able to change it drastically when it took you a long, gradual moment to get there? The 1% rule helps quite a bit. What's one small thing you could do tomorrow that would make yourself better? And it has to be a 1%. You could say, well, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do a 1-hour workout. Well, that's more like a 5%. Let's go with a 1%. What's a 1% thing that you could do? The 1% thing you could do for tomorrow is get to the gym. Just get there. That first 1% oftentimes is the most difficult moment. It's the one that needs the most momentum to carry us over. If you can just focus on that 1%, get to the gym, then we might be able to glide through the rest so much easier because, well, you're already there. So you might as well take advantage of it. You may end up with a 3% moment, a 5% moment, or even a 10% moment because at the end of the session, whatever you were doing at the gym, you decided to sit down and track it. That would be another 1%. So there's 2%. So you could get to the gym, that's 1%, and then 2% would be sitting down afterwards because you had this another bright idea that's only a 1% while you wait, while you cool yourself off, while you have your drink, and you simply write down, what did I do? And now you know what you can do tomorrow. That would be your 1% as well. A 1% could also simply mean waking up 15 minutes earlier, setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier. That's it, 1% goal, in order to help you to deal with procrastinating on your way to getting ready for school or for work. 1%. Can't think of any 1% ideas? Take a look around at some of the folks around you, see what they're doing, and adopt that as your 1% for tomorrow. Now, it may not sound like a lot, but if you set your goals too high and you continuously fall short, that will demotivate you. You will eventually just give up trying. But if you could simply set it for a short period of time, a 1% goal, such as getting on the elliptical for just 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Tomorrow, I'm going to get on the elliptical for just 20 minutes. That's it. 1%. Tomorrow, I'm going to make myself a smoothie and take it with me to work. 1%. What's your 1%? What's the thing that you could do tomorrow? Just take a moment now at the end of this video and write down 3 simple 1%. These have to be things that will be easy to do, but are not necessarily things that you would typically do or even think about doing. and they will all make your life better by at least 1% tomorrow. Over time, those add up.